With the order given to break supercluster formation, the rear battle group of cruisers began to break off. The Diamond-class command battlecruiser, which itself was surrounded by 9,999 Delta-class battlecruisers, turned to face the Rebel Dominator-class battlecruiser. Admiral Silstar issued his battle command for Battle Group 10 of his fleet to directly engage and destroy the Dominator cruiser outright. With his order heard, the battle group cruisers all roared to battle mode power. They all engaged their Cordem cores to maximum level output as their cannons and megapulse batteries came to life. The command bridges all began to hum with controlled combat chaos, matched with synchronicity. A lone female console officer spoke into her headset as she ordered all Interdictor fighter pilots to their crafts. The pilots all quickly made their way into their individual fighters as they all strapped themselves in. All pilots, A through J-Wing, stand by for launch. The wing command of all 10 battle wings reported all fighters up and ready. The total ship complement of fighter wings, totaling a number of 100,000, all reported in. All fighters moving into cross-lock position, the wing commanders all acknowledged. Set. Core systems transferring internal control and mission profiles to onboard systems. All pilots, sync green wing, set. All 100,000 green lights flared across her screen. Mating cross-lock to launch rails. All pilots, 20 seconds to launch. The fighters' Cordem cores all pulsed with ferocious power. Launch rails charged to maximum. Opening outer armor apertures. All pilots, 7 seconds to launch on my mark. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, launch all fighters! The launch tubes across all sections of the battlecruiser lit up like shooting stars in every direction. This happened across the battle group as they released their massive waves of Interdictor-class fighters and heavy bombers. They streaked forth towards the Rebel Dominator cruiser as they all hit just above light speed. Several of the fighter wings kept their fighter-to-fighter loadout in anticipation of the Dominator's Rebel fighter wings' possible release. The battle group drew closer to the Dominator, as it then began to turn in the opposite direction away from their pursuit. The enemy anti-fighter batteries began to open up and strike the incoming Interdictor fighters, destroying several on impact. The Diamond-class cruiser opened up a massive long-range shot from its ultra-pulse cannons, which struck the Dominator in its aft thrusters. The hit caused the Rebel battlecruiser to lose 35% of its propulsion immediately. The onboard firing system also went offline due to the damaging impact of the shots. The fighter wings drew closer just as the Dominator launched all of its 100,000 Rebel Annihilator-class fighters. Although they were substantially outnumbered, the battle-hardened Rebel pilots proved themselves to be extremely formidable in close-in spatial combat maneuvering. The Interdictors scored hit after hit against the Rebel fighters until the entire Rebel fighter complement was completely destroyed. This left the Dominator cruiser at the mercy of the fighter wing's heavy bombardment bombers. The bombers hammered the Dominator across its entire hull, causing major system damage. The Rebel armor proved extremely resilient, however, and it did not buckle. Back on the Diamond-class cruiser's command bridge, one of the young officers commented, "That armor is really tough, sir." "Armor is like a really tough drum, boy. All we have to do is hit it hard and long enough, and it will eventually break. All ships, fire mega pulse cannons at will." The Interdictor fighters and bombers cleared the way as the massive mega pulse cannons hammered the Dominator again and again until its armor began to break. After thousands of heavy blasts, the outer and inner armor belts of the Dominator fully cracked across its entire hull. The group commander then ordered his sniper batteries to take aim at the battlecruiser's twin Cordem cores. "Sniper batteries, target those reactors! Open fire!" In 4 blasts, the sniper batteries struck the Cordem cores of the Dominator and caused them both to explode in a massive supernova-level explosion. The space all around distorted as the resulting energy streaked out in every direction. The group commander contacted Admiral Silstar. "Admiral, the Star Squadron's ride has been obliterated, sir." "Excellent, Commander. We're seeing the explosion on all of our monitors. Now mop up the remaining Rebel fighters and assist the Adelan fighters if they call for support." "Affirmative, Admiral. Remaining on station, sir." After the Dominator exploded, both the Adelan fighters and the remaining Star Squadron members momentarily stopped as they took notice. Tales from the Multiversal Saga.